Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In the last episode, we continued working on our round of the Citadel, meeting up with our crew members and other acquaintances, the various conversations they had invited us to. We had, Samara and Javik and Jacob and some others, I think. So I think we've got everything done on the Citadel that we need to do for the moment. So we're ready to head back out into the galaxy and get to work on the next major story mission. So let's just take a look at what we've got in the mission summary. We still have a few more things we need to find. Prothean Sphere, Obelisk of Karza, the Cacliosaur fossil. Target jamming technology, don't know where that's going to end up. Code of the Ancients. Chemical treatment. Rings of Valoon. Reaper code fragments. Cerberus ciphers. And then there's Arya's mission and Dr. Bryson's mission and the other... the shore leave mission. None of which we're doing yet. We'll get there, but not just yet. Alright, so we're going to head on into the galaxy map. And we're going to jump over to the Perseus Vale and figure out what is going on with the Quarian fleet. So let's head on over. Alright, let's check the cluster first. We'll do our scans. The Dolan system, I don't think there's anything here. But there is another system in this cluster, so... Ma'at. Let's see, what do we got here? Small yellow dwarf sun? Amut. Amut is an enormous hydrogen helium gas giant with a mass of approximately 9 times that of Jupiter, nearly 2,900 times that of Earth. Despite massive pressure, its core has failed to ignite in a fusion reaction, qualifying as a failed star. Not quite big enough to classify as a brown dwarf, I don't think. It's believed they captured all other planet-sized bodies in the solar system as moons or in impact events, leading to its name, Devourer. Not intimidated by this phenomenon, the Geth have colonized many of Amut's moons and skimmed the hydrogen from Amut's upper atmosphere. Amut is in Geth space, also when traffic is prohibited. Okay. Is there anything else in this system? Or are we just going to bring Reapers in? Well, there's the Reapers. Alright, nope.
Evasion successful.
I'll give it one more run through here. I don't think there's anything else here. Alright, well.
Reapers eluded.
We'll just head back to the Dolan system and contact the Quarians and see what it is they've got going on. Alright, Quarian envoy ship. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. Alright, let's go ahead and dock up.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I had hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, The Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Alright, I don't need this option because I don't need a refresher on what the Quarians' history is. Yes, this was quite a bad idea.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you get out of there.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Shepard.
Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Yes, we need as many Quarian ships as we can get to fight the Reapers.
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
Alright, well, I guess we can ask if we still have a relationship.
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly. I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet? At least in front of the admirals?
Sure thing, Miss Vas Normandy.
Thank you. If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
Maybe I will.
And for the record, still totally worth it.
Alright, yes. Bad timing there, Quarians. You could really use your ships in the war with the Reapers rather than you blowing them up fighting the Geth. Alright. Let's head up to our cabin and let's invite Tally up and let's talk frankly. Or at least so that she can speak frankly.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Hey, you're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Sure thing.
Tally, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No, you came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Okay.
We have a Geth dreadnought to deal with, and I have a bunch of Quarian admirals in my war room that I need to talk to.
Commander?
Okay, you don't have anything to say. Alright, let's
Commander Shepard.
head on in. Alright, there's Admiral Ron.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
Understood. We'll ask about Admiral Zen.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
I guess we'll just ask about the structure of the Quarian fleets.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Okay. And the civilian fleet?
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and life ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
So who has the biggest fleet?
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
I guess that's smart.
Use what you've got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
Alright. And what about the heavy fleet?
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Alright. Well, that's a breakdown of the Quarian fleet.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
And I don't see anybody else here. Alright, let's just see if Tally has anything else to say.
Shepard, Commander.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
I won't ask about that just yet. So, what happened?
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Sounds useful.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Alright, and have you heard anything from Legion?
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Of course. And since the attack?
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover? Or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Alright. I guess we can ask her about her history.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Alright. Well, let's go take care of this.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Alright then. Head to the CIC and head on over to the Quarian home system. Alright, there is the Perseus Veil. Disable the Dreadnought. Alright. There's the Geth Dreadnought. There is Rannoch. Geth Debris Field. Close to the star, the Normandy scanners can detect a nigh uncountable number of Geth satellites that use solar sails to self-correct their position. The Geth place the ultra-lightweight constructions around the sun to collect energy, arranged in a vast array known as a Dyson bubble. Gathered among them are space stations and servers that draw power from the statites through wireless energy transfer. Most of the space stations are wreckage now. And no small number of solar sails have also been destroyed. It appears the Quarians began to destroy them, but were stopped before the attack was complete. Alright, and there's the migrant fleet. A flotilla of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians, the migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. It is a testament to the Quarians' strategic skill that these numbers have not dropped significantly during the recent battles. The fleet is now on the far side of the star from Rannoch, the better to cloak its movement from the Geth. Alright, but there is the Dreadnought. Scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears to be minor at best. Alright, let's go for it. And we're going to have Tally. And we're going to bring Liara along. Alright. Same loadout. Same loadout for you. Oh no, the Hurricane 1 and the Acolyte 1. I should probably actually give you better gear. Predator 5, yep, that'll work. Until I actually upgrade any other weapons, I'll just keep that going. Alright, and Tally, you use a shotgun, which you're going to be using the Piranha 5, and we're going to give you increased spare shot capacity. High caliber barrel. Accuracy by 35%. Yeah. And the Predator 5, which we're going to give you the large caliber barrel and the piercing mod. There we go. Four points. I could take singularity, duration, or radius. Radius. Duration doesn't really matter because I typically will detonate it anyway, so being able to increase its effective radius is going to be good. Okay. Alright, Liara, let's max out your singularity. Expand the singularity field by 35% for 10 seconds. Detonate singularity when the field dies to inflict 300 damage across 5 meters. Yes, detonate your singularities. And let's see. Stasis, warp ammo, warp. Increased damage. And I guess we'll just get that last stage of stasis. Alright. Tally. We're going to go ahead and get you all this stuff. Power recharge, health and shield bonus. Tech power damage, tech power duration. Or weapon damage. Tech power damage and duration. Recharge speed of squad mates' tech powers. Increase. Yeah, squad mate stuff. Okay. Defense drone. Combat drone. Sabotage. Energy drain. Okay. I guess let's go with energy drain. Impact radius by 100%. Yes. Increase shield restoration rate by 50% when draining shields, barriers, or power from synthetic enemies. Recharge speed. Now go with this. Damage by 40%. Reduce damage taken by 40% for 13 seconds by gaining a temporary layer of armor by draining shields, barriers, or energy from synthetics. We'll go with the temporary armor boost. And then I will give you a combat drone. Or improve the combat drone. Drones damage and shields by 40%, or drone explodes when destroyed, dealing 222 points of damage across 5-meter radius. Yeah, explodes. There you go.
We're approaching the quarry and home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Nice Hunt for Red October reference there.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
We couldn't ask for a better expert.
Thanks, Shadow Broker. Ready to infiltrate the Dreadnought?
Indeed.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
All right. Gotta find our way through a undamaged path here. I think this way works.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Well, we lost the connection.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on. I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it.
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely.
Alright. Well, first things first, we need to get the team over.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Hold on. Just a moment. Actually, what is this? Some salvage. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and activate the docking controls.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Are you all right, Shepard?
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Alright, an arc pistol. I'm not going to change my loadout, but what I might do is give that to Hallie. Innovation of Admiral Daro Zen. The arc pistol is a scaled down arc projector. It only requires thermal clips to solve its power problems. The arc pistol uses a non-visible laser to ionize the air and create a path for a high amp electric shock. For a more damaging blast can be charged up. Alright.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts...
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Alright. Let's make our way there.
Interesting. Their anti-fighter lasers use ultraviolet frequencies. Most ships use infrared.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
You okay?
I will be. Thanks.
Alright, so far we haven't run into anything yet. Oh, bridge controls. Well, there we go.
Yes, incoming!
And Telly. I think you actually are using the arc pistol. No, you're not. Alright, well, whatever.
The reinforcements are here!
I don't hear an alarm.
They're yes! They sent alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Alright. That looks pretty warm. Oh, hello. Let's see.
They're throwing their lives away.
Network intelligence! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
Disable their shields.
Just don't give them a chance to recharge.
Looks like there's another one down there. Oh, that's right. They've got mines here. Oh. More salvage.
Look, the signal's hitting all gas processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
I transmitted what data we had to a few code breakers. I haven't heard anything back.
Alright, what do we got? Archon visor. Alright, I'll grab that.
Sensor data. Can you tell how the Quarian ships are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
I won't let you down, Tali.
See if we can do something about that. What do we got here?
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Alright, anything over here? Nope.
The Dreadnought's Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Alright.
The hunters are
We've
moving
got
in.
mobile platforms.
The hunter is down! Careful, there are still hunters cloaked!
Alright. You, I should be able to pull up. I'll have to walk right into Singularity.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Oh, that was it? Alright. Oh, one of those things again. I think you can actually see them on the ground if I'm paying any attention. SMG scope. Salvage first.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Alright then.
They're dropping down from the ceiling!
There could be cloaked hunters as well.
Watch out! Another wave!
Alright, let's see. Nice Singularity placement. Hello. Ooh. A little too close for comfort there. Hello.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Alright, so where's that maintenance shaft? Over there.
This ship design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Different species have different aesthetic tastes, but I agree. This design is alien. It's amazing to think that the Geth can load their intelligence directly into the ship. They could be all around us.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
I appreciate what you're doing here, Shepard.
Well, I care deeply about the Quarian people.
It's good to be back on the Normandy.
Let me know if it's too quiet for you to sleep, and I'll find you someplace louder.
Shepard and Tally became physically intimate during their fight against the Collectors.
Thank you for the clarification, Edie.
All right. Yeah, there's a bit of an issue with these ladders. It's a bit goofy, but it works, I guess.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Yep, we're working on it. All right, here's the main battery.
More incoming! I think they figured out what we're doing!
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover!
Come on, get influenced by that singularity. There we go.
We need to shut it down!
There should be a maintenance block near the battery itself!
Everything here has shields. You can bypass through here a little bit.
There's the maintenance block!
Good. They've stopped firing.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
All right, as long as the maintenance lock is in place, you say.
The lock!
Come on, let's get out of here.
That was close!
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
All right. Rocket Trooper. Deal with that. All right, I'm gonna run through here. someone got knocked out. Who is shooting at me? Oh, hello. There's a rocket troop around here somewhere. There you are. Cover. That's not exactly where I wanted that to get put. Hello. All right, that got him. Oof. Alright, looks like this is our exit. Oh boy.
Shepard! Grab my hand! Hang on.
I'm all right.
I thought I'd lost you.
You were worried?
You bet I was. You dying because the Geth overrode my hack? Think of my reputation.
Yeah, you were worried.
Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
Alright. Grab that med kit, which I'm not sure why the Geth would have that on board. But whatever. That looks like the drive core.
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
I'm gonna trust Legion.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Alright,
Far
let's go
side
take
of the room, you said?
care of that.
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No.
Got it.
Tully's order to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free. As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
Looks like we're gonna have some company.
Alert. Geth reinforcements incoming.
All right.
Fleet is destabilized.
Watch out, that's a
Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
There's a combat drone closing. It's placing a turret.
Using a turret. All right, what do we got here? This is not a good spot. That is a Geth Prime. Alright. Let's switch to something that can deal with the armor better. What are you doing?
This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely. What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, a simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it.
Indeed.
Focus on the
Jeez.
Geth. We'll worry about the admirals later.
All right. Come on, get Leora back up. Love him. Oh, scrap that prime. Is it dead? I think it's dead. Let's get out of here.
Support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator Fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
All right. Someone is going to get a piece of my mind for this one.
Shepard, Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go!
The door!
Double time, people!
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field!
We'll make it!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter, transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard, Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Alright, well, the Dreadnought's been dealt with.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrel's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Corians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military. You understand that.
No.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect...
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
I see your Geth friend has returned.
The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings as well?
It's not a toy. It's a friend.
A friend whose military is currently attacking our people. The security implications and...
It disabled that Dreadnought as a gesture of good faith.
Please, creators, we wish to offer assistance.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrel. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
What's this?
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh.
We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed.
Ron, the Kinesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kinesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship.
Alright. There we go. Okay, and I think with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're not happy about being fired upon while we were on the Geth Dreadnought. I think I communicated my displeasure effectively. Alright, so when we come back for next episode, we're going to go ahead and work on the various things we need to do over here at the Quarian homeworld and see if we can't put an end to this stupid war that they're fighting with each other. Because, well, we could use both the Quarian and Geth fleets, so we'll see what we can do. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.